Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Glenn Reed, and I am the very proud principal at Dixon Elementary School. We are delighted to have you here and participate in the North Carolina Electrical Co-op Awards and Recognition Ceremony. Thank you for coming. In my role as principal, I have seen my fair share of awards and recognition ceremonies, but none are as important as those that recognize contributions that give back to the community school and the children they serve. With that, you are sitting in the highest performing school in Onslow County. Give yourself a round of applause for that. With that said, I invite you to wander these halls and visit our classrooms. You will see much more than test prep and rote memorization. You will see actively engaged children in real-world, hands-on, minds-on activities at every grade level. Much of this can be directly attributed to the contributions and generosity of organizations like Jone-Onslow and programs like Bright Ideas. Mr. McElheney, last Wednesday night at the Bright Ideas banquet, said that our children are the most sacred possession we have. Nowhere is that more evident than in our schools. The children present today are just a small segment of our school population, and there is not one sitting here that hasn't been touched by a Bright Ideas grant. Jone-Onslow, thank you, thank you, thank you. At this time, I'd like to hand it over to our distinguished superintendent, Mr. Rick Stout.
Thank you, Glenn. Just want to say a special welcome to everyone here today. And it's my opportunity to recognize our elected officials. If you would, please raise your hand. Representative George Cleveland, Representative Philip Shepard, County Commissioners Chairperson Barbara Eichner, County Commissioners Vice Chairman Paul Buchanan, County Commissioner Jack Bright, County Commissioner W.C. Jarman, County Commissioner Meehan Air Williams. We also have our Sheriff Hans Miller, our Board of Education Chairperson Ms. Pam Thomas, our Board of Education member Mr. Joel Churchwell, Board of Education member Earl Taylor, Board of Education member Paul Wiggins, and Board of Education member Bob Williams. Thank you for being here, and I will now turn this back over to Mr. Reeves.
If you'll please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led today by Jordan Farrell and Mr. Cassidy's class. That's okay. Just do as loud as you can. There you go. All right, let's go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. My name is Beth Howard, and I've had the privilege of being a teacher here at Dixon Elementary for 33 years. Dixon is, by the way, the best kept secret in North Carolina. For the past 22 years, our school has been a recipient of many Bright Ideas grants from Jone-Onslow EMC. From hammocks to the great outdoors, Jone-Onslow saw the merit of our creative ideas, funding them to provide our students a comprehensive education. At the helm of the Bright Ideas program for these 22 years has been Paula Reddick. She is always available and eager to help our schools in any way possible. It is my pleasure to introduce to you my friend, Paula Reddick.
Good morning.
Good morning.
For more than 2 decades, the Bright Ideas program has been a collaboration between cooperatives, teachers, and the community. It's been a partnership that has resulted in millions of North Carolina students benefiting from creative teachers, like the ones that call Dixon Elementary home. One man who has been going around the state urging educators, business, and community leaders to come together and create programs like Bright Ideas that will provide a better education for North Carolina students is today's special guest. Students, teachers, educators, and guests, please rise and join me in welcoming the 74th Governor of the great state of North Carolina, Governor Pat McCrory.
Oh, it's great to be in Onslow County. Wow. There's nothing better than a group hug. It is great being here, and I first not only want to say hello to the students, more than anyone else, I want to say hello to the teachers. Y'all need to give the teachers a round of applause. You know, I was going to become a teacher at one time. In fact, I got my teaching degree at Catawba College a long, long time ago. And I'll never forget, to become a teacher, you also have to practice in the classroom in something called student teaching. And so I did my student teaching at North Rowan High School in Spencer, North Carolina. And I was all prepared on my first day after observing the teacher. My teacher, Wayne Crowder, I'll never forget him. I watched him for 2 weeks, and he said, "Monday, it's your turn to start." So I prepared, and I prepared, and I prepared, and I wrote my lesson plan, and I was ready to go, because I said, I can do this. And I proceeded to go up in front of a class of ninth graders, and after 5 to 10 minutes, I was out of material already. It was the biggest shock of my life, where all of a sudden, everyone knew, the students, my teacher, and myself knew that I had another 40 minutes to go, and I was out of material. And at that moment, terror struck my face. And raise your hand if you're teachers in this room right now. Has that happened to y'all occasionally? Always. And I had another 40 minutes to somehow engage the students, and they weren't engaged at all. They were just sitting there with their arms crossed. And at that moment, I realized, you know, this teaching profession's tough. And they have to do this every single day for each one of you. So one more round of applause for our teachers. Now, another thing that's a big challenge is not only helping our teachers, but another big challenge that we have in the state is that we have a skills gap in our state and in our nation. In other words, we have a lot of people graduating from high school and from our community colleges and our universities that sometimes don't have the skills needed to find the jobs that are currently open in North Carolina. And not just the jobs, but the careers that are open in North Carolina. And this is in engineering, in nursing, in teaching, in mechanics and electricians, and in welders. We need IT professionals. We need these people right now to continue the dynamic economic growth of North Carolina. And if we don't find them, we're going to not retain and grow new jobs in North Carolina. So one thing that we've been trying to do during the past several years is to stop the silos of having educators think one way and business community leaders think another, and start letting them understand each other's challenges. So what we're trying to do is get teachers to go visit more companies so teachers can clearly understand the working conditions and the talents needed in private industry throughout North Carolina. And second, we want business leaders to come to the schools so they can better understand the pressures that teachers and principals and superintendents are under, as opposed to talking to them as though it's a third party. So we can understand each other's needs and help each other. And that's why I'm here today, because Onslow County has been a leader in understanding that we've got to have the private sector and educators talk to each other and help each other. And we've got two special people here today that have been doing just that. Let me first thank Principal Glenn Reed and his staff for allowing us to visit Dixon Elementary. Relay your love of this is just the best of North Carolina. And there's another best of North Carolina under here at Dixon Elementary, and that's a person who is just a fantastic teacher, because every day she brings passion and enthusiasm. And for two decades, this teacher has gone above and beyond for her students by applying for and winning 21 Bright Idea grants for her students. Her grants have funded art projects that have reached more than 20,000 students. And these projects have given students much needed critical thinking skills, which is one of those areas where we have a skills gap. People who can solve problems. And they've shown students that there are many ways that you can express yourself in solving problems through art. And winning Bright Ideas for her students is not the only way that this teacher goes above and beyond. She is a coach for Dixon Elementary Odyssey of the Mind team, which has won many state championships and placed 4th at the world competition. She is a recipient of the Keep America Beautiful Award for being an outstanding environmental educator due to her recycling efforts at the school. And she has been an active mentor for our Chinese guest teachers as well as for beginning teachers. She traveled to Peru in 2012 to teach art at a school through a program sponsored by the North Carolina Museum of Art. And Peru is an incredible, incredible country in which you get to see art and also see culture and history. In 2009, she received the R.L. Frank Environmental Award as part of the Keep America Beautiful Award, and she is also involved in Dixon Elementary ES efforts, which may result in a new playground for the school. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Beth Howard. We're talking about Beth, I'd like you to come up here. She doesn't know this is about to happen. Beth has been one of those teachers that didn't have the look of a deer in the headlights like I did at North Rowan High School back in 1978. Beth, you have been not only a leader at this school and in Onslow County, but you've been a leader in this state. And because of your leadership and your commitment to teaching, it is my honor as governor of the state of North Carolina to present you with North Carolina's highest award, and that's the Order of the Longleaf Pine. Microphone, sir.
Try to compose myself. Whew, I don't get surprised often, but I was Bambi in the headlights just then, buddy. I went to visit at your house in Raleigh not long ago, and I met you at the governor's mansion. I was so thrilled, and I was happy to see you coming to my house today. Had no clue. This was just a huge shock. I'm always happy to help other people celebrate, but it's hard for me to celebrate for myself, and it's just total dedication. I love this school, I love these kids, and I love this community, and I love teaching, and thank you so much. This is just the best surprise ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Come back with me, will you?
Thank you.
I think we surprised her. I told you that one of our goals is to integrate the private sector with the teaching profession, so we all understand what's going on. And there's another individual in this room right now who's done just that for 45 years. He's been the Chief Executive Officer of Jone-Onslow Electric Membership Cooperative for funding the Bright Ideas program. He's retiring at the end of this month after a 45-year career. And for 27 years, he's been the CEO at Jone-Onslow, and under his leadership, the co-op that he's been leader of has enjoyed historic growth and is regarded as one of the great electric cooperatives in the nation, which has helped my job as governor to recruit industry and also keep the military in this area. He helped start the Jone-Onslow Bright Ideas program, which has distributed more than $1 million to teachers in Jones and Onslow counties. His dedication to education goes well beyond Bright Ideas, because for many years he served on the Coastal Carolina Community College, and he's won numerous awards for his leadership on numerous economic development boards. So he understands the connection between education and economic development growth and jobs and careers. And no one is more passionate also about helping the members of our military in this region, which is so crucial to the economy and to defense and to our freedom of our country. Ron McElheney represents the best of North Carolina. And Ron, I'd like you to come up here right now. I think we may have been surprising you. Ron, it is also my honor to present you with North Carolina's highest designation, and that is for someone who cares for this community, who committed to this community and to our state, and who's made a difference. And on behalf of the entire state of North Carolina, I'd like to present you also with the Order of the Longleaf Pine. Thank you. 45 years.
Thank you, Governor. This is quite a surprise, but I knew something was going on, and but my staff, they all know that I don't like surprises and I don't like to be in the limelight, but that's the only thing that they don't know. They never learned that. But anyway, I do. This is quite an honor, and I accept it on behalf of my board of directors and the men and women of Jone-Onslow, because they're the ones that are really responsible for all this, not me. Thank you.
I want you to stay up here. Come back up here.
I guess you're used to it about that.
No, it's hard.
Scaring me.
All right, I want everyone to stand up. All right, this is especially for the young kids, because there's a special toast that we all give to the state of North Carolina, the individuals who get this award. So I want you to repeat after me the following lines, all right? Hold up your right hand. And I want you to say, here's to the land of the longleaf pine.
Here's to the land of the longleaf pine.
The summer land where the sun does shine.
The summer land where the sun does shine.
Where the wheat grows strong.
Where the wheat grows strong.
And the strong grow great.
And the strong grow great.
Here's down home to the Old North State.
Here's
God bless each one of you. Thank you very much. And I think I'm going to get some music.
Governor McCrory and our distinguished guests, we thank you all for coming to Dixon Elementary. Our doors are always open. Come anytime. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for everyone for coming. Have a great day.
All right, everyone say Merry